Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. I hope that you all are doing safe. Alright, for today, I'm going to guide you on how to answer the problem-based question. Please take note that this type of question is very important, and this will be assessed in your assignment as well as your final assessment later. Right, so how do we tackle the problem based question? Right, this is the sample question I extract from your manual. You can refer to page 74 your manual. Right, first let me read the facts of the situation. Jojo went to supervise communications in the neighborhood and was interested in a handphone on the display shelf. The price was stated as only 100 ringgit. He then took the handphone to the cashier, where he was informed that the actual price of the item was 1000 ringgit and not 100 ringgit. Jojo alleged that there was a contract between him and supervised communications neighborhood, especially since there was a banner which stated special offer. Advise Jojo. Right. So this is an example of a problem-based questions where when you read the situation, okay, try to figure out the problems or the issue identified in these situations. Right, before that, you may identify the parties. Like in these situations, it involves a Jojo, okay, and the next party is supervised communications in neighborhood, okay, and then please refer to the questions then, okay, advise Jojo. Right, so based on this situation, you need to remarks, okay, or highlight the important points, okay, found in the situations. Okay, first, handphone on the display shelf. Okay, so the keywords here, display shelf. Okay, and then the price of the handphone, only 100 ringgit. Okay, and then what happened? Cashier said that the actual price was 1000 ringgit. Okay, and then this is important sentence as well. Okay, Jojo alleged that there was a contract. So according to him, there was a contract between him. Okay, after he saw the price tag of the handphone. Okay, and then Jojo also argued that there was a banner which stated special offer. Okay, so when you answer the problem-based questions, the formula that you need to remember is ILAC. Okay, ILAC. I stand for an issue. So there must be an issue before you start answering your problem. Okay, followed by law. The principles of law evolve in these situations, and then the applications, how you advise the parties, and then C stand for conclusion. So in this situation, you have to advise Jojo whether, okay, the issue that you may identify from this situation is whether there was a valid contract between Jojo and supervised communications in the neighborhood. This is very simple issue. Okay, when we discuss situation or problem-based question from contract law, this always be the precedence of the issue. Okay, whether there was a valid contract between Jojo and supervised communications. Remember how you include the name of the parties. Okay, or you may jump into the topic, okay, the subtopic or the elements involved in these situations. Okay, so what are the elements involved here? Okay, offer. Okay, and then invitation to trade. Why I say that it is an invitation to trade? Okay, by looking at this sentence. Okay, a handphone on the display shelf. Okay, so goods display on the shelf considered as ITT. So in this situation, okay, you can figure out another issue whether the price tag and the banner were regarded as invitation to trade or offer. Okay, if okay banner and the price tag of 100 ringgit are considered as invitation to trade, okay uh, do they have a valid contract between Jojo and Supermass Communications Sendirian Berhad? Okay, or if okay banner and the price tag of 100 ringgit are considered as offer, and there should be a valid contract. So we need to determine based on this issue. Okay, next paragraph. This is where you will discuss all the principles of law involved in your situation. Okay, so I provide you the outlines. Okay, but in future when you are doing your assignment, your final assessment, you need to answer in paragraph. Okay, in complete sentences. Right. So from this situation, okay, just now, I told you that it involved the elements of offer, okay, and then invitation to trade. So what are the relevant laws that you must discuss here? Okay, first you need to define a contract. Okay, define contract according to Contracts Act 1950 based on section 2 subsection H. Okay, you need to answer in proper sentence. Okay, and then define offer based on section 2 subsection A. Define acceptance based on section 2 subsection B, and then you have to define ITT because ITT also the main subject matter discussed in this situation. And then you may highlight on the differences between ITT and offer. For example, acceptance of an ITT does not create a valid contract, but acceptance of an offer does create valid contract. Okay, and this is very important when you explain on the principle of law. You need to include case. Okay, so at your situations now, okay, I want you to support your answer with one case. Okay, so just remember the simple thing: one issue, one decided case. So the case in point that is very related to the situation is Pharmaceutical Society of Great Britain against Boots Cash Chemists Limited. So for the case, okay, no need for you to explain all the facts of the case, but to explain on the general rule only. What is the general rule? General rule refer to the important notes. Okay, important principles are developed in the decided case. Like in this case, okay, it is about the general rule on display of goods. Okay, the issue before the court is when the contract is made. Okay, when a buyer, okay, when a buyer put the articles in the basket, does it create a contract? Does it consider as acceptance from the buyer? Okay, so at the end you may conclude that based on this case, okay, the display of goods is only regarded as invitation to trade. Okay, the offer was made when buyer put the goods into the basket, and then acceptance can be made at the cashier desk. Okay, if there is no acceptance, if there is no payment made to the cashier, meaning there is no contract. Okay, so just highlight the important points in this case only. Okay, I hope that you clear this paragraph. Okay, what if there is no decided case? Okay, so if I never mention about the decided case, okay, on certain elements, then you have to explain the law, okay, according to your understanding. How you need to provide illustration, okay, or example. Okay, next paragraph will be the applications. Um, this is very challenging for students, okay, because some students, okay, they were stuck here. Okay, I don't know why, but in application you need to apply all the relevant laws as you discussed in the above paragraph, and then you apply them into the situation given. Okay, so this is the sample of application, okay, based on the above law, okay, based on this law. Okay, I read to you the application. Okay, how? You see that the application is clear. Okay, it includes all the important notes there. Okay, by applying the law above into the situation given, the display of the handphone. Okay, take note, this is very important when you put the sentence here. The display of the handphone, the price tag, okay, the price tag and the banner stated special offer are considered as ITT. Okay, so now we are going to look into that. Okay, we need to explain that these are considered as ITT. Okay, the display of the handphone with the price tag and the banner stated special offer are considered as ITT. Okay, next. The shop was actually making invitation to treat to Jojo. Why we said that the shop was actually making invitation to treat? Okay, when they display the handphone. Okay, remember in the case of a pharmaceutical society, okay, the display of the medicines or goods considered as ITT only. Okay, continue. This is because the shop wants Jojo to make an offer with them. This is the purpose of invitation to trade. Okay, actually the shop was making invitation, okay, to invite Jojo to make an offer with them. The offer was made when Jojo took the handphone and bring it to the cashier. See, okay, when the offer was made, when Jojo took the handphone. Therefore, acceptance can only be made at the cashier desk when Jojo paid for the handphone. Okay, if the cashier received payment from Jojo, meaning there is concluded contract between them. Okay, but in this situation, since there was no payment made by Jojo, therefore there was no valid contract between him and supervised communication sendirian Berhad. So this is how you advise Jojo. Okay, you need to explain in this application that okay, when the offer was made, when the acceptance will be made in his situation. So in this case, there was no payment yet, okay, made by Jojo. So there was no acceptance and there was no valid contract. Okay, so take note, application meaning you apply all the relevant law here. And last but not least is conclusion. Okay, conclusion must answer the issue. Okay, so if you choose the first issue, then please answer the first issue in your conclusion. So in conclusion, there was no valid contract between Jojo and supervised communications in the Berhad since there was no acceptance. Okay, so you just give me a very simple conclusions. Okay, as long as your conclusion is precise, okay, and then it is correct. Okay, after this I'm going to give you one question under elements of offer and acceptance. So I'm going to look on how you will answer the question according to this formula of ILAC. Okay, the most important thing is you must identify the correct issue. Okay, once your issue is correct, inshallah, law application and conclusion will be easy for you to discuss. Alright, that's all. The guidelines to answer problem-based question. Thank you.